Hello there, listeners. Are you ready to dive into a captivating world of secrets, lies, and drama? Then buckle up, because today we're going to explore the gripping novel, Big Little Lies, by Liane Moriarty. This book is a masterclass in character development, suspenseful storytelling, and insightful social commentary. So, let's get started. First things first, who is Liane Moriarty? Born in 1966 in Sydney, Australia, Moriarty has made a name for herself as one of the most successful authors of contemporary fiction. With her keen eye for detail and relatable characters, she has a knack for delving into the complexities of everyday life, exposing the raw emotions and hidden truths that lie beneath the surface. Some of her other popular works include The Husband's Secret, What Alice Forgot, and Truly Madly Guilty. Now, let's talk about Big Little Lies itself. The story is set in a picturesque beachside town of Periwi, where three women, Madeline, Celeste, and Jane, find their lives intertwined in a web of deceit and intrigue. Each woman has her own secrets to hide, and as the story unfolds, we learn just how far they're willing to go to protect themselves and their families. The novel opens with a prologue that immediately grabs your attention. Someone has been murdered at the Periwi Primary School trivia night, and we're about to find out who. But Moriarty doesn't rush to reveal the identity of the victim or the killer. Instead, she takes her time building up the tension, introducing us to the main characters and giving us a glimpse into their lives. Madeline is a force to be reckoned with, a whirlwind of energy, wit, and sarcasm. She's fiercely loyal to her friends and family, but can also be impulsive and quick-tempered. At the heart of Madeline's story is her struggle to come to terms with her ex-husband's new family and find balance in her own blended family. Celeste, on the other hand, seems to have it all: a doting husband, beautiful twin boys, and a luxurious lifestyle. But beneath the surface, she's trapped in an abusive relationship and grappling with the guilt of staying silent. Moriarty handles Celeste's storyline with great care, never shying away from the harsh realities of domestic violence, but also highlighting the complex emotions and difficult choices that victims face. Lastly, there's Jane, the young single mother who is new to town. She's reserved and guarded, keeping her past a closely guarded secret. As we learn more about Jane's history, we begin to see how she fits into the larger puzzle of Periwi's dark underbelly. One of the things that makes Big Little Lies so compelling is Moriarty's ability to weave together multiple storylines and perspectives. The narrative jumps between the viewpoints of Madeline, Celeste, and Jane, as well as several other characters. This allows us to see the events unfolding from different angles, building suspense and keeping us guessing until the very end. Another standout aspect of the novel is its exploration of themes like motherhood, marriage, and social status. Moriarty doesn't shy away from critiquing the competitive parenting culture that permeates Periwi, or examining the ways in which women are often pitted against one another. At its core, Big Little Lies is a story about the power of female friendship and solidarity in the face of adversity. In conclusion, Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty is a riveting tale of secrets, lies, and the complexities of human nature. With its richly drawn characters, sharp wit, and insightful social commentary, it's no wonder this book has captivated readers around the world. So, if you're in the mood for a gripping story that will keep you on the edge of your seat, look no further than Big Little Lies. Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty is a captivating novel that takes place in the picturesque beachside town of Periwi, Australia. The story revolves around three main characters, Madeline, Celeste, and Jane. Each woman is unique with her own set of struggles, but they all share a common bond: their children attend the same school. Madeline is a force to be reckoned with. She's fiercely protective of her family, has a sharp wit, and isn't afraid to speak her mind. As a mother of two, she's constantly juggling her responsibilities while also dealing with the challenges of being a stepmother to her husband's teenage daughter. Madeline is the glue that holds their group together, always ready to lend an ear or offer advice, even if it's not always solicited. Celeste, on the other hand, appears to have it all. She's beautiful, wealthy, and the mother of twin boys. However, beneath her polished exterior lies a dark secret. Celeste is trapped in an abusive marriage with her husband Perry, who manipulates and controls her every move. Despite her privileged life, Celeste feels isolated and unsure of how to escape her toxic situation. Enter Jane, the young, single mother who has just moved to town. She's quiet, guarded, and clearly hiding something. As the newcomer, she's instantly labeled as an outsider by some members of the community, but Madeline takes Jane under her wing. Throughout the novel, we learn that Jane is haunted by a traumatic event from her past involving her son Ziggy. This secret slowly unravels and ultimately plays a significant role in the story's climax. The setting of Periwi serves as both a beautiful backdrop for the novel and a microcosm of the social dynamics that drive the plot. The town is affluent, with a strong sense of community centered around the local elementary school. However, this seemingly idyllic environment masks underlying tensions between parents vying for power, influence, and their children's success. Moriarty masterfully weaves these characters and themes together in Big Little Lies, creating a gripping narrative that explores the complexities of human nature. Each woman must confront her own truths and lies as they navigate the treacherous waters of motherhood, marriage, and friendship. As the story progresses, it becomes clear that no one is immune from the consequences of their actions or the secrets they hold close. In addition to its intriguing plot and richly drawn characters, Big Little Lies offers insightful social commentary on issues such as domestic abuse, cyberbullying, and class conflict. Moriarty doesn't shy away from tackling these heavy subjects head-on, but does so with a delicate touch that never feels preachy or heavy-handed. In conclusion, Big Little Lies is a captivating novel set in the picturesque town of Pirriwi, Australia. Its three main characters, Madeline, Celeste, and Jane, each have their own unique struggles and secrets, which Moriarty masterfully weaves together to create an engaging narrative that explores the complexities of human nature. With its sharp wit, insightful social commentary, and gripping plot twists, it's no wonder this book has captivated readers worldwide. Sure enough, Big Little Lies wasn't just a success among book clubs and avid readers. It quickly gained widespread recognition and critical acclaim. In fact, it became an international bestseller, translated into over 40 languages and selling millions of copies worldwide. The novel struck a chord with people from all walks of life, who found themselves drawn to the raw emotions, moral dilemmas, and darkly comedic tone that Moriarty so expertly crafted. The book's universal appeal is evident in its richly developed characters, each struggling with their own inner demons while also grappling with external pressures. From Madeline's quest for perfection and Celeste's abusive marriage to Jane's haunting past and Renata's unyielding ambition, these women are complex and flawed, just like real people. By exploring their interconnected lives, Moriarty paints a vivid picture of the complexities of human nature, highlighting both our capacity for cruelty and our potential for redemption. It comes as no surprise then that Big Little Lies caught the attention of Hollywood heavyweights, eventually being adapted into an HBO series starring Reese Witherspoon, Nicole Kidman, and Shailene Woodley. The show, which premiered in 2017, was met with widespread acclaim, earning numerous awards and accolades, including 8 Emmy Awards and 4 Golden Globes. The success of the TV adaptation can be attributed to several factors, one of which is its faithful adherence to Moriarty's source material. The series captures the essence of the novel, preserving its sharp wit, insightful social commentary, and gripping plot twists. Moreover, the show's talented cast brings the characters to life in a way that feels authentic and engaging, making it easy for viewers to become invested in their stories. However, the HBO series also offers something new and different from the book. By expanding upon certain plot lines and delving deeper into the characters' psyches, the show provides additional context and nuance that further enriches the narrative. For example, the depiction of Celeste's abusive relationship with Perry is even more visceral and harrowing in the series, shedding light on the insidious nature of domestic violence and the challenges faced by survivors. Another notable difference between the book and the TV adaptation lies in their respective settings. While Moriarty's novel takes place in an idyllic Australian seaside town, the HBO series transplants the story to Monterey, California, a change that arguably enhances the show's visual appeal and sense of exclusivity. The stunning coastal vistas and luxurious homes serve as a stark contrast to the dark secrets and simmering tensions that lie beneath the surface, creating a captivating backdrop for the unfolding drama. In conclusion, Big Little Lies has proven itself to be a cultural phenomenon, resonating with audiences in both print and visual media. Liane Moriarty's masterful storytelling and nuanced character development have made it a modern classic, while the HBO series has brought those elements to life in a way that is both faithful to the source material and uniquely compelling. Whether you prefer reading the book or watching the show, or perhaps doing both, there's no denying the power of this gripping tale about the complexities of human nature, the masks we wear, and the secrets we hide. Hello there! I'm thrilled to continue our discussion on Liane Moriarty's Big Little Lies, a novel that has captivated readers and viewers alike. In this section, we'll delve into the plot summary and analysis of this enthralling story. Big Little Lies is set in Pirriwi Public School, a picturesque coastal town in Australia. The narrative revolves around 3 women, Madeline, Celeste, and Jane. Each of them has a child starting kindergarten at the same school, and their lives become intertwined as they navigate the choppy waters of parental politics, societal expectations, and personal secrets. Madeline, a force of nature, is a devoted mother of 3 and a local theater director. She's witty, sharp-tongued, and unafraid to speak her mind. Celeste is a former lawyer and mother of twin boys, who appears to have it all: a loving husband, financial security, and physical beauty. However, beneath the surface lies a darker reality of domestic abuse. Jane is a young, single mother who moves to Pirriwi with her son Ziggy. She's haunted by her past and harbors a secret about Ziggy's father. The initial trigger for the story's events is a trivial incident at a school orientation party, a harmless trivia night that spirals into chaos due to a series of misunderstandings, lies, and long-buried secrets. The audacious lie told by Madeline sets off a chain reaction, revealing the complex web of relationships and deceptions among the parents. The central mystery revolves around a murder at the trivia night, but Moriarty masterfully weaves in themes of domestic abuse, infidelity, bullying, and the burden of secrets. The narrative is non-linear, with multiple perspectives and timelines, creating an intriguing puzzle that keeps readers engaged till the end. One of the most compelling aspects of Big Little Lies is its exploration of the masks we wear and the secrets we hide. Each character presents a curated version of themselves to the world, but as the story unfolds, their true selves begin to surface. Moriarty does an excellent job of portraying how societal expectations can shape our identities and decisions, often leading to hypocrisy and moral ambiguity. The novel also challenges the notion of perfect motherhood, highlighting the pressures women face in balancing their personal and professional lives. Madeline, Celeste, and Jane represent different aspects of modern motherhood, each dealing with their unique struggles and insecurities. In terms of analysis, Big Little Lies is a testament to Moriarty's storytelling prowess. She skillfully combines elements of drama, suspense, and humor, making the narrative engaging and relatable. The novel raises thought-provoking questions about truth, morality, and the consequences of our actions, leaving readers with much to ponder long after they've turned the last page. In conclusion, Big Little Lies is a captivating exploration of human nature, societal expectations, and the power of secrets. Through its richly drawn characters, intricate plot, and thought-provoking themes, Moriarty has crafted a compelling narrative that resonates with readers long after they've finished the book. In Liane Moriarty's Big Little Lies, we are introduced to a trio of women whose lives become inextricably intertwined through the seemingly mundane world of Prairie Public School. Madeline, Celeste, and Jane, each with their own unique backgrounds and struggles, form an unlikely friendship as they navigate the treacherous waters of parental politics, personal demons, and a dark secret that threatens to upend their lives. Madeline is a force of nature, a whirlwind of energy and wit who has never met a problem she couldn't tackle with her sharp tongue and quick thinking. A mother of 3, Madeline is fiercely protective of her children, particularly her youngest daughter, Chloe. Having been divorced from her first husband, Nathan, Madeline finds herself at odds with her ex-husband's new wife, Bonnie, a seemingly perfect woman who has managed to capture the heart of Madeline's precious Chloe. Madeline struggles to maintain her footing in her blended family and keep her past from tarnishing her present, provide a rich tapestry for Moriarty to explore themes of identity, love, and loyalty. Celeste, on the other hand, appears to have it all. She is stunningly beautiful, impeccably dressed, and married to the wealthy and handsome Perry, with whom she shares twin boys. However, beneath the surface of her seemingly perfect life, Celeste harbors a deep, dark secret. Her marriage to Perry is fraught with violence and abuse, a fact that Celeste struggles to come to terms with as she grapples with the societal expectations placed upon her as a wealthy, attractive woman. Moriarty's exploration of domestic violence and the complex emotions that surround it serves as a poignant reminder of the insidious nature of abuse and the power dynamics that can keep victims trapped in toxic relationships. Jane, the third point in this triangular friendship, is a single mother who has moved to Prairie Public School in search of a fresh start for herself and her son, Ziggy. Jane's past is shrouded in mystery, with Moriarty slowly revealing the circumstances that led to Jane's pregnancy and subsequent move to the idyllic coastal town. As the story unfolds, we learn that Jane was the victim of a horrific assault, leaving her emotionally scarred and wary of forming close relationships. Jane's journey towards healing and self-acceptance is both heartbreaking and inspiring, as she learns to trust herself and those around her in the face of adversity. The lives of these 3 women become intertwined through their children's schooling, with Madeline serving as the glue that binds them together. As they navigate the choppy waters of parental politics, gossip, and petty squabbles, Madeline, Celeste, and Jane form a bond that transcends their individual struggles. Their friendship, born out of necessity and forged in the fires of adversity, becomes a lifeline for each woman as they confront the challenges that threaten to tear them apart. Moriarty's Big Little Lies is a masterful exploration of human nature, societal expectations, and the power of secrets. Through her richly drawn characters and intricate plot, she delves deep into the complexities of female friendship, motherhood, and the masks that we wear to protect ourselves from the judgments of others. By examining the lives of Madeline, Celeste, and Jane, Moriarty challenges us to confront our own biases, prejudices, and insecurities, inviting us to embrace the messy, beautiful chaos that is life. In conclusion, Big Little Lies is a captivating exploration of human nature, societal expectations, and the power of secrets. Through its richly drawn characters, intricate plot, and thought-provoking themes, Moriarty has crafted a compelling narrative that resonates with readers long after they've finished the book. The lives of Madeline, Celeste, and Jane intertwine in Prairie Public School, forming an unlikely friendship that transcends their individual struggles and serves as a lifeline for each woman as they confront the challenges that threaten to tear them apart. Moriarty's masterful storytelling invites us to embrace the messy, beautiful chaos that is life, challenging us to confront our own biases, prejudices, and insecurities as we journey towards self-acceptance and healing. Transitioning from our last section, we find ourselves at the precipice of a significant event in Big Little Lies, the upcoming school trivia night. This fundraiser serves as both a unifying force and a catalyst for conflict among the parents of Prairie Public Primary School. As we delve deeper into the intertwining lives of Madeline, Celeste, and Jane, it becomes clear that this seemingly innocuous event will have far-reaching consequences, exposing the rawest parts of their relationships and testing the very foundation of their friendship. The trivia night is first introduced as a way for parents to bond while raising money for the school's new library. However, it quickly escalates into a competitive endeavor when Madeline forms an alliance with another mother, Renata Klein, in hopes of securing victory over the uber-competitive mothers who have previously dominated the event. As Madeline and Renata assemble their team, they view it not only as a chance to claim the coveted trophy, but also as an opportunity to dethrone the reigning queens of trivia night, Harper and Saxon Belrose. Meanwhile, Celeste is reluctantly roped into co-chairing the event with Jane, who has agreed to help in order to contribute positively to the school community. Although initially hesitant due to her demanding schedule and the ever-growing turmoil in her personal life, Celeste ultimately agrees to participate as a way of supporting Jane and further immersing herself in the world of Periwi Public. As preparations for trivia night progress, the underlying tension between Madeline and Renata on one side and Harper and Saxon on the other begins to surface. The two groups exchange snide remarks and thinly veiled insults during planning meetings, revealing the deep-seated insecurities and unspoken rivalries that exist among them. This escalating conflict is further fueled by rumors surrounding Jane's son Ziggy, who has been accused of bullying Amabella Klein, Renata's daughter. Caught in the crossfire of this bitter feud are Madeline, Celeste, and Jane. As they attempt to navigate the treacherous waters of school politics, each woman must confront her own demons and grapple with the complexities of motherhood, marriage, and personal identity. The trivia night serves as a microcosm for their individual struggles, highlighting the delicate balance between competition and camaraderie, ambition and self-preservation. In addition to serving as a backdrop for the simmering conflict between parents, trivia night also marks a pivotal moment in the relationship between Madeline, Celeste, and Jane. As they work together to organize the event, they are forced to confront their fears, doubts, and insecurities, ultimately strengthening their bond and deepening their connection. Through their shared experiences and collective struggles, they come to realize that their friendship is not only a source of comfort and support, but also a powerful force capable of transcending social boundaries and overcoming adversity. As we look ahead to trivia night and the tumultuous events that will unfold, it's important to remember that Big Little Lies is, at its core, a story about the complexities of human relationships. Through her vivid characterizations, sharp wit, and masterful storytelling, Moriarty invites us to explore the messy, beautiful chaos that defines our lives, challenging us to confront our own biases, prejudices, and insecurities as we journey towards self-acceptance and healing. In this light, Trivia Night is not just a fundraiser or a competition. It's an opportunity for growth, transformation, and ultimately, redemption. In conclusion, the upcoming school trivia night serves as both a unifying force and a catalyst for conflict among the parents of Periwi Public Primary School in Big Little Lies. As Madeline, Celeste, and Jane navigate the treacherous waters of school politics and personal struggles, they are forced to confront their fears, doubts, and insecurities, ultimately strengthening their bond and deepening their connection. Through Moriarty's masterful storytelling, we are invited to embrace the messy, beautiful chaos that is life, challenging us to confront our own biases, prejudices, and insecurities as we journey towards self-acceptance and healing. As we journey through Liane Moriarty's Big Little Lies, the story takes an unexpected turn at the much-anticipated trivia night. The event, which was initially meant to be a fun and lighthearted way for parents from Periwi Public School to mingle, becomes the setting of a tragic incident that exposes the lies and secrets that have been simmering beneath the surface throughout the novel. The climax of the story revolves around a violent altercation between two central characters, Renata Klein and Jane Chapman. The tension between these two women has been building since the very beginning of the book, with Renata's fierce protectiveness of her daughter Amabella clashing with Jane's determination to keep her own traumatic past hidden from the world. At the trivia night, the situation comes to a head when Renata publicly accuses Ziggy, Jane's son, of choking Amabella. The accusation is based on a misunderstanding. Ziggy had been trying to help Amabella when she was having an asthma attack, not hurt her, but the damage is already done. Jane, who has been struggling with feelings of guilt and inadequacy throughout the novel, becomes enraged at Renata's accusation and lashes out. Meanwhile, Madeline Mackenzie and Celeste Wright are also grappling with their own demons. Madeline is still reeling from the revelation that her husband Ed has been having an affair, while Celeste is trying to come to terms with the fact that her husband Perry is abusive. As tensions rise at the trivia night, all of these conflicts converge in a chaotic and tragic way. The climax of Big Little Lies is not just a dramatic turning point in the story, it's also a powerful exploration of the themes that Moriarty has been exploring throughout the novel. The violence that erupts at the trivia night is a stark reminder of the ways in which women are often pitted against each other, forced to compete for resources and social status in a world that still privileges men. At the same time, the climax also highlights the importance of empathy and understanding. Despite their differences, Renata, Jane, Madeline, and Celeste all share common struggles. They are all trying to navigate the complexities of modern motherhood, while also dealing with their own personal demons. By exposing the lies and secrets that have been keeping them apart, Moriarty encourages her readers to look beyond surface appearances and find common ground with those around them. Of course, the climax of Big Little Lies is not just a tragic moment, it's also a moment of catharsis and transformation. As the truth about Perry's abuse comes to light, Celeste is finally able to take steps towards leaving him and reclaiming her life. Madeline, too, finds a new sense of purpose as she works to repair her relationship with Ed and find happiness on her own terms. Overall, the climax of Big Little Lies is a masterful example of Moriarty's storytelling prowess. By weaving together complex characters, intricate plot lines, and timely themes, she creates a riveting narrative that challenges readers to confront their own biases and prejudices, while also offering a message of hope and healing. Whether you're a fan of domestic thrillers or simply looking for a thought-provoking read, Big Little Lies is a book that will leave you thinking long after you've turned the final page. As we move into the following action and resolution of Big Little Lies, Liane Moriarty explores the legal consequences, healing, and rebuilding of relationships in the aftermath of a tragic event. The novel challenges readers to confront their own biases and prejudices while also offering a message of hope and healing. The climax of the story sees Perry, the abusive husband of Celeste, murdered during the school fundraiser. The incident is witnessed by Madeline, who had been trying to protect Renata's daughter from bullying. The truth about what happened that night slowly unravels as the police investigation gets underway. The legal consequences of Perry's death are far-reaching and affect all the main characters in different ways. Celeste is left grappling with her grief and guilt, while also dealing with the fact that she is now a single mother. Madeline, who was directly involved in Perry's death, must come to terms with the consequences of her actions. Renata, on the other hand, finds herself caught up in the investigation due to her connection to the school. Moriarty does an excellent job of exploring the complexities of the legal system and how it can impact people's lives. She shows how the justice system is not always black and white, and how different perspectives can lead to very different outcomes. The legal proceedings also serve as a way for the characters to confront their own biases and prejudices, particularly in regards to domestic violence. At the same time, Moriarty offers a message of hope and healing. Despite the tragedy that has befallen them, the women of Pure Republic are able to come together and support each other. The novel becomes a story of resilience and strength, as the characters learn to heal and rebuild their relationships. One of the most notable aspects of the following action is the way in which Moriarty explores the theme of healing. She shows how the characters must confront their own traumas and find ways to move forward. For Celeste, this means coming to terms with the abuse she suffered at the hands of Perry and finding the strength to build a new life for herself and her sons. For Madeline, it means dealing with the guilt she feels over her involvement in Perry's death and finding a way to forgive herself. Moriarty also delves into the complexities of relationships and how they can be impacted by trauma. The novel becomes a study of human behavior as the characters navigate their feelings towards each other in the aftermath of the tragedy. Moriarty shows how even the strongest of bonds can be tested in times of crisis, but also how they can ultimately lead to growth and understanding. The resolution of Big Little Lies is both satisfying and thought-provoking. Moriarty ties up loose ends while still leaving room for interpretation. The novel challenges readers to confront their own biases and prejudices, particularly in regards to domestic violence and the legal system. At the same time, it offers a message of hope and healing, showing how even in the darkest of times, people can come together and find strength in each other. In conclusion, Big Little Lies is a book that will leave readers thinking long after they've turned the final page. The following action and resolution explore the legal consequences, healing, and rebuilding of relationships in the aftermath of a tragic event. Moriarty challenges readers to confront their own biases and prejudices while offering a message of hope and healing. It is a book that is both thought-provoking and deeply moving, and one that will stay with readers long after they've finished reading. Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty is a gripping novel that explores some profound themes. While the story revolves around the seemingly perfect lives of three women living in an idyllic Australian beach town, it delves much deeper into the complexities of human nature and relationships. The author masterfully weaves multiple storylines together to create a captivating narrative that challenges readers to confront their own biases and prejudices while offering a message of hope and healing. One of the most striking themes in Big Little Lies is the concept of appearance versus reality. Each character presents a carefully curated image to the world, hiding behind masks of perfection and happiness. As we delve deeper into each woman's story, we uncover a web of deceit, betrayal, and heartache that belies their seemingly perfect lives. This theme is particularly relevant in today's social media-driven society, where people often feel pressure to present an idealized version of themselves online. Moriarty reminds us that appearances can be deceptive, and that it's essential to look beyond the surface to truly understand someone's experiences and emotions. Another significant theme in the book is the power of gossip and rumor. The community in Big Little Lies is rife with speculation and hearsay, which can quickly spiral out of control. Moriarty shows how destructive this kind of behavior can be, not only to the individuals involved, but also to the broader community. By highlighting the consequences of gossip, she encourages readers to think carefully about the impact of their words and actions on others. Additionally, Big Little Lies tackles some heavy topics, including domestic violence, infidelity, and mental health issues. Moriarty handles these subjects with sensitivity and nuance, never shying away from the harsh realities while also offering hope for healing and recovery. She emphasizes the importance of seeking help and support when facing difficult situations and the need to break the cycle of abuse. Throughout the novel, Moriarty challenges readers to confront their own biases and prejudices, particularly in relation to gender roles and expectations. The characters grapple with societal pressures to conform to traditional ideals of femininity and masculinity, and Moriarty encourages us to question why these expectations exist and how they can be harmful. She champions the idea that women should not be defined by their relationships with men or their ability to have children, emphasizing the importance of female friendship and solidarity in overcoming adversity. Despite its heavy themes, Big Little Lies offers a message of hope and healing. The characters' journeys demonstrate that it is possible to break free from toxic relationships, confront past traumas, and forge new paths towards happiness and fulfillment. Moriarty emphasizes the power of empathy, understanding, and community in helping individuals heal and grow. In conclusion, Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty is a thought-provoking and deeply moving novel that explores themes of appearance versus reality, gossip, domestic violence, gender roles, and healing. By challenging readers to confront their own biases and prejudices, she encourages us to look beyond the surface and engage in meaningful conversations about these critical issues. Through its complex characters, engaging storylines, and powerful messages, Big Little Lies is a book that will stay with readers long after they finished reading. Absolutely, let's delve deeper into the themes of Big Little Lies. As we journey through the lives of Madeline, Celeste, and Jane, Moriarty masterfully explores several weighty topics that are both relevant and relatable to many readers. Firstly, domestic abuse is a central theme woven throughout the narrative, with Celeste being the primary victim. Her husband, Perry, subjects her to physical and emotional abuse, which Moriarty portrays in an unflinching yet sensitive manner. Through this storyline, she challenges the stereotype of what an abuser looks like by presenting Perry as a charming, wealthy man who dotes on his wife. This serves as a reminder that domestic abuse can happen to anyone, regardless of social status or background. It also encourages readers to have conversations about this issue and to support survivors in seeking help. Motherhood is another theme Moriarty explores in great depth. The novel highlights the various experiences and challenges faced by Madeline, Celeste, and Jane as they raise their children. From playground politics to balancing work and family life, these characters confront the complexities of modern-day parenting head-on. Furthermore, the author delves into the expectations and societal pressures placed on mothers, particularly stay-at-home moms like Madeline. By exploring these issues, Moriarty challenges readers to reevaluate their perceptions of motherhood and the choices that women make in raising their children. Deception and secrecy are also prevalent themes throughout Big Little Lies. Characters often hide behind facades, presenting an idealized version of themselves to the world while concealing darker truths. This is exemplified by Celeste's reluctance to admit her abusive relationship or Madeline's infidelity and subsequent guilt. Moriarty uses this theme to demonstrate how lies can have far-reaching consequences, affecting not only those who tell them but also the people they love. Social status plays a significant role in shaping the lives of the characters in Big Little Lies. The novel highlights the hierarchical nature of the community and how social standing influences relationships between parents at Prairie Public School. Madeline, Celeste, and Jane occupy different rungs on this social ladder, which affects their interactions with each other and the other parents. Moriarty uses this theme to question the value society places on wealth, status, and appearance, and encourages readers to look beyond these superficial measures of success. Lastly, female friendship is a powerful force that drives much of the narrative in Big Little Lies. The bond between Madeline, Celeste, and Jane serves as a source of support and empowerment for each woman, particularly during difficult times. Moriarty demonstrates how these friendships can help individuals navigate adversity and find solace in shared experiences. Through this theme, she emphasizes the importance of female solidarity and highlights the transformative power of supportive relationships between women. In conclusion, Big Little Lies is a multifaceted novel that explores themes such as domestic abuse, motherhood, deception, social status, and female friendship. By delving into these complex issues, Moriarty encourages readers to challenge their preconceived notions, engage in meaningful conversations, and support one another through life's trials and tribulations. Through its thought-provoking storylines and richly drawn characters, Big Little Lies leaves a lasting impression on those who delve into its pages. In Big Little Lies, Liane Moriarty masterfully weaves a complex narrative that addresses heavy topics with humor and grace. The author's storytelling ability is nothing short of extraordinary as she creates an engaging and suspenseful plot while delving into the intricacies of her characters' lives. Moriarty has a knack for making readers feel deeply connected to each character, despite their flaws and imperfections, which is a true testament to her skill as a writer. One of the most impressive aspects of Big Little Lies is the character development. Each character is distinct, with their own backgrounds, motivations, and personal growth throughout the story. Moriarty presents these women not as stereotypes but as multidimensional individuals with unique voices and perspectives. The characters' flaws and imperfections make them relatable and human, allowing readers to empathize with them and become invested in their stories. Madeline, Celeste, and Jane are the novel's central figures, and each one is dealing with her own set of challenges. Madeline, a force of nature and local gossip queen, grapples with feelings of inadequacy as she tries to balance being a mother, wife, and friend. Celeste, seemingly perfect on the outside, hides a dark secret involving an abusive husband. Jane, the young single mother, struggles with trust issues and the weight of raising a child conceived through a violent encounter. Moriarty handles these heavy topics with sensitivity and humor, ensuring that the story never becomes too dark or overwhelming for the reader. She seamlessly weaves moments of laughter and lightness into the narrative, creating a perfect balance between drama and comedy. The use of humor serves not only to provide relief from the more intense scenes, but also to highlight the absurdity of certain situations, allowing readers to see the characters' struggles in a new light. The author's ability to find humor in even the most serious situations adds depth to the story and makes it accessible to a broader audience. By addressing these heavy topics with humor, Moriarty encourages readers to confront their own biases and misunderstandings about domestic abuse, infidelity, and bullying. This approach opens up opportunities for meaningful conversations and self-reflection, making Big Little Lies not just an entertaining read but also a catalyst for change. Moreover, Moriarty's writing style is engaging and conversational, making it easy for readers to become immersed in the story. Her prose is crisp and clear, with just the right amount of detail to bring each scene to life without becoming bogged down by unnecessary descriptions. This balance between substance and style ensures that readers remain captivated from beginning to end, eager to uncover the secrets and lies that permeate the novel's world. In conclusion, Liane Moriarty's Big Little Lies is a testament to the power of storytelling, character development, and humor in addressing heavy topics. The author's ability to create relatable characters, weave engaging narratives, and find laughter in even the darkest moments sets her apart as a truly gifted writer. Through this novel, readers are encouraged to challenge their preconceived notions, engage in meaningful conversations, and support one another through life's trials and tribulations. Big Little Lies is a captivating and thought-provoking read that will undoubtedly leave a lasting impression on those who delve into its pages. Absolutely, Big Little Lies is a novel that has resonated with readers far and wide due to its exploration of relevant themes and timely issues. The book delves into the complexities of domestic abuse, something that remains a pervasive problem in contemporary society. By presenting Celeste, a seemingly perfect mother who is trapped in an abusive relationship, Moriarty challenges the stereotype of what a victim looks like and encourages readers to confront this insidious issue head-on. Moreover, Big Little Lies sheds light on the pressures and expectations placed upon women, particularly mothers, in today's society. From Madeline's struggles with perfectionism to Jane's experiences as a single mother, Moriarty highlights the challenges that women face in their daily lives and encourages empathy and understanding. The novel also emphasizes the importance of female friendship and solidarity, showing how these relationships can provide support and empowerment in the face of adversity. Furthermore, Big Little Lies raises important questions about the role of gossip and rumor-mongering in our communities. Through the actions of Renata, who spreads falsehoods about Madeline, Moriarty demonstrates how destructive and hurtful gossip can be, and encourages readers to think critically about the impact of their words. Perhaps most importantly, Big Little Lies inspires readers to challenge their preconceived notions and engage in meaningful conversations about the issues presented in the novel. By presenting a diverse cast of characters with unique backgrounds and perspectives, Moriarty encourages empathy and understanding, showing that there is always more than meets the eye. In conclusion, Big Little Lies is a must-read for anyone looking to engage with relevant themes and timely issues. Its exploration of domestic abuse, gender roles, female friendship, and gossip provides ample opportunities for reflection and discussion, encouraging readers to challenge their assumptions and engage in meaningful conversations. By delving into the complexities of its characters' lives, Big Little Lies inspires empathy and understanding, reminding us that we all have our own struggles and challenges to face. At its core, Big Little Lies is a novel about the power of community and the importance of supporting one another through life's trials and tribulations. Whether you're a fan of gripping thrillers or thoughtful social commentary, this novel has something for everyone. So do yourself a favor and pick up a copy today. You won't be disappointed.